Hello all and welcome back to Tech Bites with Leena. Feeling stuck in your IT career? You're not alone. And today we are going to fix that. Here on Tech Bites, we keep things simple, practical and beginner friendly. No confusing jargons, no fluff. Just real strategies you can actually use to upgrade your skills, set clear career goals, build a powerful network, nail interviews, land the right job without burning out. If that sounds like your vibe, hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of our practical IT career tips. Grab a notebook or open your notes app because I'm sharing actionable exercises throughout this video. By the end, you'll have a clear roadmap to get unstuck and move forward with confidence. Ready to stop spinning your wheels and start accelerating your career? Let's dive in. Meet Priya and Rohan. Both are about to get their BCA degrees and are ready to jump into the tech world. They have the same grades, same qualification and sat through the same lectures. So why do their futures look so different? Priya is feeling confident holding 3 competitive job offers from top-tier companies. Rohan, he is anxious. His inbox is a graveyard of rejection emails and he's struggling to even get a call back. What's the one thing that separates them? It's not talent. It's not their grades. It's the tools they choose to master. The job market for data analyst is changing fast, and a degree just isn't enough anymore. The line between being an average candidate and a top-tier hire is now drawn by your ability to use the power of artificial intelligence. Not too long ago, knowing Excel and SQL was your golden ticket to an entry-level data analyst job. Today, that's just the price of admission. Companies are drowning in data, and they're desperate for graduates who can do more than just report or what happened yesterday. They need analysts who can predict, automate, and find the hidden patterns that drive multi-million-dollar decisions. And that's where AI comes in. As companies increasingly rely on data to make decisions, they need more people who can collect, interpret, and share that data. In fact, the demand for AI and big data skill is one of the fastest growing trends in the job market. AI isn't here to replace analysts. It's here to create a new breed of super analysts. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the essential AI-powered tools that got Priya hired and left Rohan scrambling. This isn't just some list. This is your strategic roadmap. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear, actionable plan to become a candidate that companies are excited to interview. The foundation, Python and its powerhouse libraries. The first and most crucial tool in Priya's arsenal wasn't some flashy futuristic platform. It was Python. But not just any Python. She mastered the libraries that turned it from a simple scripting language into an analytical powerhouse, while Rohan was stuck in Excel, watching his computer crash under the weight of massive datasets. Priya was effortlessly cleaning, manipulating, and analyzing data with millions of rows. The 2 libraries she nailed was Pandas and scikit-learn. Think of Pandas as Excel on steroids. It's the absolute backbone of data wrangling in Python. Imagine you get a messy real-world dataset full of missing values, wrong data types, and sloppy formatting. For Rohan, this was a nightmare of VLOOKUPs and endless filtering. For Priya, it was just a few lines of Panda code. She could merge data from multiple sources, fix missing patient records for a healthcare analysis, or clean up messy sales data in minutes, not hours. This is a skill that practically every single data role requires. Next up is scikit-learn. This is your gateway to machine learning. Scikit-learn gives you a simple, clean way to use classic ML algorithms. Things like classification, regression, and clustering. For her final year project, Priya used it to build a model that could predict customer churn. In a job interview, she walked them through how she used it to build a fraud detection model. See the difference? These aren't just class projects. They are high-impact business solutions. Rohan could tell you what sales were last quarter. Priya could build a model to predict sales for the next quarter. Mastering Python, Pandas, and scikit-learn is no longer optional. It's your ticket to the top-tier data career. While other languages like R are still important in statistics, Python's versatility has made it a dominant force in the industry. The deep learning giants, TensorFlow and PyTorch. Once Priya had a rock-solid foundation, she moved to the next frontier, deep learning. This is where you go from predicting trends to building systems that can see, hear, and understand language. The 2 undisputed kings here are Google's TensorFlow and Meta's PyTorch. Now, you don't need to be a world-class expert in both, but knowing the landscape and having hands-on experience with at least one is a huge advantage. TensorFlow has long been to go-to for large-scale production-level models. It's famous for its robust ecosystem, with tools for running models on mobile devices or in web browser. When Priya talked to a recruiter from a major tech company about a role on their recommendation engine team, her TensorFlow experience was a perfect match because that's what their system were built on. On the other hand, PyTorch has become a massive favorite in the research community for its flexible and intuitive Pythonic feel. This makes it great for quickly building and testing new ideas. In fact, a huge portion of modern AI research is done using PyTorch. For an interview with a company known for cutting-edge innovation, Priya showed off a project where she used PyTorch to build a natural language model that could analyze customer sentiments. This proved she had the technical chops and an awareness of where the industry is heading. Here's the bottom line. Rohan knew the theory of neural networks. Priya had actually built them. She understood that TensorFlow is the production powerhouse, while PyTorch is often faster for research and development. That nuanced understanding showed employers she wasn't just a student. She was a practitioner who gets the trade-off of real-world AI. The storyteller's AI-powered BI and visualization tool. Analysis without clear communication is just a hobby. You can have the most brilliant insights in the world, but if you can't explain them to a non-technical manager, they're worthless. This is where business intelligence and visualization tools come in. And today, the best ones are supercharged with AI. Rohan knew how to make a basic bar chart in Excel. Priya, on the other hand, mastered tools like Tableau and Power BI, which are now packed with generative AI features. These platforms aren't just for making pretty dashboards anymore. They are becoming intelligent partners in the analysis itself. For example, with features like Tableau's Einstein's Analytics or Microsoft Power BI's Copilot, Priya could go beyond simple drag and drop. She could just upload a dataset and ask questions in plain English, like what's the link between our marketing spend and sales growth last quarter? The AI would then generate the right visualization instantly. During an interview task, she was given a complex sales data and told to present her findings, while other candidates were stuck trying to figure out which charts to even build. Priya used the AI-powered Quick Insights feature in Power BI. The tool automatically analyzed the data and highlighted key findings, like a weird sales spike in one region or an underperforming product. She used those automated insights as a jumping off point for a much deeper analysis, letting her deliver a more comprehensive presentation in a fraction of time. This is the power of AI-assisted visualization. It cuts down on the grunt work, freeing you up to focus on the story behind the data and what the business should do next. Priya wasn't just showing charts. She was building data-driven narratives that executives could actually use. That ability to connect raw data to business strategy is a skill companies will pay a premium for. The game changers, conversational AI and AutoML. The final set of tools that really put Priya in a different league are the ones on the cutting edge, the ones that are redefining what data analysis even looks like. We are talking about conversational AI for analysis and AutoML platforms. Conversational AI tools like Julius AI are changing how we interact with data. Imagine just chatting with your dataset instead of writing a bunch of code. You just type what you want. For a take-home assignment, Priya uploaded a file to an AI analyst tool and just started talking to it. Clean this data, remove the duplicates, and fill in the missing values. Now show me a chart of the monthly user growth. Can you run a regression to see what factors are most correlated with user retention? Each of these requests, which might have taken Rohan a good chunk of time to code, was executed in moments. This didn't mean Priya did less work. It meant she spent her time interpreting the results and thinking critically about them, instead of getting bogged down in syntax. The second game changer is automated machine learning, found in platforms like Google Cloud AutoML. Building a great machine learning model from scratch takes a tons of trial and error. AutoML platforms automate much of this. You give it a labeled dataset, tell it your goals, like predicting housing prices, and the platform automatically designs, trains, and tunes a bunch of models for you, then hands you the best one. In an interview with the fast-growing startup, Priya was asked how she would quickly build a predictive model with a small team. She didn't just talk about coding from scratch. She explained how she would leverage AutoML to give a powerful model running in a day, not weeks. This showed she had a strategic mindset. She knows how to use advanced tools to get business results efficiently. While Rohan was focused only on how to build everything from the ground up, Priya understood the power of leverage. She knew when to code and when to let the AI do the heavy lifting. That ability to deliver results faster is exactly what modern companies are desperate for. The climax and resolution. A few weeks after graduation, Priya was starting her dream job as a junior data scientist. Her days were packed with exciting challenges, building predictive models, presenting insights to leaders, and making a real impact. Rohan, meanwhile, was feeling pretty defeated. He finally got it. His degree had only prepared him for the jobs of yesterday. He saw Priya's success and understood the gap wasn't their education, but their adaptation to the industry's new reality. The good news is, Rohan turned it around. He put his ego aside and dedicated the next few months to catching up. He started with Python and scikit-learn, building projects after projects. He dove into PyTorch, following tutorials and trying to replicate research papers. He got certified in Power BI. He played with conversational AI tools, Slowly but surely, he built the skill sets that companies were actually hiring for. And 3 months later, he landed an awesome role as a data analyst at a tech startup. The difference between them was never talent. It was simply knowing where the industry was heading and having the discipline to learn the tools to get there. So let's recap the essential AI tools that are shaping the future of data analysis. First, the foundation. Python with pandas and scikit-learn for data manipulation and classic machine learning. Second, the deep learning giants TensorFlow and PyTorch for building advanced neural networks. Third, the storyteller. AI-powered BI tools like Tableau and Power BI to communicate your insights. And finally, the game changers. Conversational AI and AutoML platforms to speed up your workflow and deliver results fast. The future of data analysis isn't about being replaced by AI. It's about being augmented by it. The opportunities for BCA and MCA graduates who embrace these tools are bigger than ever. You have the ability to become a top candidate like Priya. You just need to follow the roadmap. So, found this helpful and want to start building these skills now? Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our content designed to help you land your dream job in tech. Which of these tools are you most excited to learn? Let me know in the comments below.